Hi there and welcome. Today I'm going to be sharing with you another tip that will help you heal more quickly. When we are in heartbreak, we are in the parasympathetic nervous system. We're in fight or flight or freeze. We're in a panic mode. Now, we're not in the shock and trauma that we talked about yesterday. Yesterday, I shared with you a really effective and quick grounding meditation or technique. It's a visualization that I use constantly with the women that I work with. And it just brings you back into your body very quickly. This is a little different because after you've gone through the shock and trauma, you can you you can get into a spin. So what happens in our amygdala is when our it's like our primitive brain goes into the files and remembers shock, remembers trauma, takes that access and says, this is similar to this type of trauma, so we're going to be in trauma mode. And our neurotransmitters get triggered, our adrenals get triggered, and epinephrine and adrenaline get pumped in cortisol over long periods of times of stress. It's like cortisol overload. And then we get into a story, right, about it. It goes into our frontal lobe. Sometimes it shuts it down completely. That's our response. Or sometimes we just get into a spin in a story and we create more and more fear. So I want to show you this amazing technique that I learned in the 90s when it came out. I've been doing this since the 90s. And I've been doing it there's so many different versions of this, but I'm going to show you a short version instead of the long version because we don't have time to spend hours with the long version. So this is EMF tapping. This is emotional freedom technique tapping, and essentially it's such a beautiful system in the way it was developed and set up because what you're doing is you're activating nerve endings that are going directly into your nervous system, sending a signal to your nervous system and your vagal nerves, especially. That's super important because our nervous system is like, goes from the base of our spine up to the base of our brain, right? And the system of nerve endings and different pathways really do affect everything in our body. So that's why our digestion shuts down. That's why we start breathing quickly. That's why we get tense. Like our nerve endings definitely signaling to the rest of our body to like get into fight mode. So when we're really not in fight mode and our nervous system is over exaggerated in what's happening with you, and you get into the spin in your story, even though you know you're safe around you, I want you to use this technique. It's so effective. It's effective for any stressful situation in life. If you're going for an interview, if you're going to be doing a presentation, if you have to have a very difficult talk with your ex, if you're going to the lawyers, all of those scenarios apply. So EMF tapping, I'm sure you've heard about it. It's very popular. But what I want you to do before you get into the system of tapping, and I'll show you the circuit. I'll show you the circuit once and you can redo it over and over again until you feel that you calm down. The first thing I want you to do is to really just get into your body. And what you're going to be doing is taking another deep breath just to start. And then what you're going to be doing is identifying the level of stress that you have out of 10. So give yourself a number out of 10. Are you at 9? Are you at 8? Are you at full-blown 10? Panic mode? Are you at 7? You just want to manage it? Give yourself a number at the beginning, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to hit the fleshy part right here. And you're going to simply identify how you feel. I don't want you to get into too much dialogue. You're going to identify how you feel. So I feel anxious today. I have a big appointment and I'm a little nervous about it. And then you say, I love and accept myself. And then you take a deep belly breath. That anchors it into your nervous system. Then you're going to you can hit right here above it's basically your third eye. This is the really super sensitive nerve endings right here that connect with your intuition, connect with your occipital lobe. And you're going to be saying to yourself, I feel super nervous about my appointment today with the lawyers. And I love and accept myself. And you're going to take a deep breath. I'm going to take my glasses off. And then you're going to hit the side here. This very fleshy part. Again, beautiful nerve ending. This takes away that spin, maybe the headache that's starting because you're fearful and maybe a bit angry. And you're going to identify again, I feel anxious, I fear, I'm afraid, and I love and accept myself. Take a deep breath. Then right here underneath your eyes, again, identify how you're feeling in your body and where you're feeling it in your body. I feel knots in my stomach because I'm nervous today about my appointment. And I love and accept myself. And then right here, that fleshy part above your lip. And you're going to say, again, identify how you feel. Even though you're feeling a little nervous and fearful about your appointment today, I love and accept myself. Take a deep breath. Every time you take that deep breath, you are signaling to your brain to find a new pathway. And now this little crease above your chin, again, a very essential point to relax the nerve endings in your jaw, in your brain. Even though I feel really fearful and anxious about my meeting today, I love and accept myself. Take a deep breath. And then you're going to hit the points anywhere on your chest, really, but just below your collarbone is best, but anywhere in your chest. I am feeling anxious about how my meeting is going to go today. My stomach is in knots, and I love and accept myself. Take a deep breath. And then you're going to go to the top of your head. So although we like to focus on the very top, you can really start tapping gently, not too hard. Remember, this is gentle tapping. This is not about assaulting your system even more. You're gently signaling to your nervous system that everything is going to be okay and that it doesn't have to overreact. Even though I'm fearful, I'm in fear, I love and accept myself. Take a deep breath. Place your hands on your knees and just feel into your body. How does it feel now? Are you feeling tingly? Are you feeling calmer? Give yourself a new number out of 10. So if you've gone down to, let's say, a 5, if you were at 10 and you're down to 5, awesome. Do another circuit until you're down to a 2 or a 1 or a 0. That's the goal. Okay? Do this circuit as many times as you need to. It's a really good, quick one. Remember to identify how you feel in your body, and remember to take a deep cleansing breath at the end of the statement, I love and accept myself. This is a beautiful healing modality that I use constantly for myself and in the work that I do with women. And when we start getting into the actual story that you're telling yourself, that's where the really amazing work happens. So I just wanted to remind you that I had a master class last night. And in the master class, I revealed the 6 steps that you need to get back to loving yourself and your life again. It was called Manifest Your Love Life. If you weren't able to sign up for whatever reason, part of the offering was to have a free breakthrough session with me to see where you're at, where you need to focus on to heal, to move forward with your life, feel confident, feel vibrant, feel happy about your life, and to start feeling, more grounded in the decisions that you make and to be, confident that you are in your integrity. So don't hesitate to click the link below for a free breakthrough session. I have opened up my schedule over the next 2 days to have these conversations with you and see what you need next in your life to move forward. So don't hesitate. My schedule's booking up really quickly, but there are some spaces left. So thank you for visiting today, and thanks for doing this. Try to use this tapping technique often today, because the quicker you kind of learn the circuit, the easier it is for you to just pick it up whenever you need to. Okay? Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow for the 3rd tip on how you can heal from heartbreak. See you.